Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to Modern Warfare 2, the original one, not even the H2M mod, because there's there's some shit going around with the H2M mod. You can look at Twitter yourself to see what's going on. I'm sticking with IW4X for now. I don't want any trouble. I don't want anything to do with it. If you are unaware, there are people sharing the H2M files, and it looks like all the folders, all the files, everything you need, but there's viruses attached to it. I've seen a few different ones. I myself got taken by the Trojan. Don't let anyone fucking fool you, because I'm sick and tired of this entire community being like, oh, you gotta ignore it, it's fine, it's safe. It's not safe. It's not safe. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. There is a Trojan file attached to one of the H2M packets, which me and my friend both got, and it's not unusual for antiviruses, Windows Defender, whatever, whichever thing you use, to detect Trojan files as a security risk when it comes to mods. You know, the Altower client, IW4X, which I'm on right now, also has a Trojan file. The thing is, when I deep scan my PC, the Trojan file from IW4X doesn't show up, and if I remove that Trojan file, the mod just stops working, which is because it's an essential part to the mod, right? Like, the Trojan is an essential part to the mod, and it cannot work without that file. So, it's worrying, but that one is completely safe, because that has been tested. So I decided to do some tests when it came to the file on H2M, or at least on that H2M folder that was going around. So I downloaded the folder, installed everything works fine. I do a deep scan, and the Trojan shows up, like, okay, maybe it's just a fake positive. So, what do? I delete the Trojan, and I was expecting / hoping for H2M not to work anymore. Because if that's the case, then you know the file is essential to the mod. I thought I just got tripled. Then you know the file is essential to the mod, and then, you know, it's probably fine, right? So, Windows Defender finds that file. Also, anyone shitting on Windows Defender, it's the best antivirus on the market. It used to suck really bad, and now it's the best thing you can have. So I checked the file, I checked the description, and it reads out saying that this is a program that can be used to install stuff on your computer from a distance, yada, yada, yada. It basically grants people access. The thing is, that description also shows with the Altower client. So, you know, that is not unusual, because I think when it comes to detecting a Trojan, I think antiviruses just, you know, give the explanation of what a Trojan is and not necessarily what that exact file does. So I was still hoping false positives. What do? I delete the file and I boot up the H2M mod, hoping that it wouldn't work, right? And lo and behold, it works perfectly. It works perfectly, nothing changed, none of the settings changed, everything is perfectly fine as if it was before. Meaning that that file does not belong to the H2M file packet that's going around, which is super fucking dangerous, right? There's all of these streamers playing H2M, and then they're promoting a package. Now, obviously, I haven't downloaded all of them, but then they're promoting a package, and then, of course, they say download at your own risk, and they'll be like, yeah, I haven't seen anyone have any problems with it, so it's probably fine. Do these people not read Twitter? Like, I know Twitter is usually not to be trusted, right? I know how I sound saying that you should read Twitter. I'm not taking the risk, and I feel like other people also shouldn't, so we're chilling on IW4X, and I gotta say, after playing H2M, this does not feel half bad. It obviously doesn't look as good, and I really miss my red hit markers. I love the red hit markers on H2M and the kill feed on H2M. The only thing that I'm sad about is that I now have to use the original Modern Warfare 2 intervention instead of the Infinite Warfare intervention, because, little fun fact, the intervention in H2M is the one from Infinite Warfare. Now, I have to say, seeing the community come together against Activision has to be one of the best things I've seen in years in the community. And we've all been divided for so long in a way that seemed unsavable, and to see that everyone came together just to, even if it is with a bad file or not, the fact that the heart of the community is in the right spot to keep H2M alive and to... You're joking, right? And to make sure that people can play it is just absolutely beautiful. I love that. I love seeing that. And it makes me happy, and it makes me realize that if we want to, if we really want to, we as a community can still come together. We really can. And it's just about putting in the effort, you know? Like, everyone wanted the same thing, and everyone wanted to work on it, so we did. And we came together as a community, and it's been the best thing I've ever seen. Something a lot of people also don't seem to realize is that right now, a lot of people are making content on H2M, which is really dope. But a lot of people don't seem to realize that that is dangerous as well. Not for your safety, but for you as a creator. Activision has all the rights to completely shut you down if you play H2M, if you make content on it. As someone that works in the music industry, I deal with copyright law almost on a daily basis, and it is, let me tell you, if someone wants you gone, they'll get you gone by form of copyright. It is not a fun law. Obviously, it's different in many countries, and I know in the US it's worse than in Europe, but Activision has all the right to completely shut down your channel. I just want to get that out there for the people that don't realize how copyright works. Activision sent out a cease and desist, which is just a warning. A cease and desist is not legal action. It is a warning, and it is a warning that can be followed up by legal action if you don't adhere to that warning. Now, copyright is a whole different beast. The fact that Activision sent out the cease and desist, and a lot of people are playing it, even if the devs themselves didn't leak the build, it still puts them in Activision's crosshairs, especially the devs and creators that worked on H2M themselves and are making content on it. You put yourself in Activision's crosshairs. Now, Activision is a really pathetic company, so the chances that they're actually gonna do something, probably not, especially not against creators that promote their game actively. But all I'm saying is, if they do decide to do something within copyright law, it can not only get your channel shut down, but it can cost you a lot of money. I just want to put that warning out there. I deal with it on a daily basis. It is absolutely horrible. Oh my god. It is absolutely horrible, and I don't wish it up on anyone. I have another channel which deals with copyright almost on a weekly basis, which is all around music, but the copyright law is the same. I looked into it before I started recording. I was hoping the laws weren't the same. But it is. Copyright, intellectual property, all of that, it is exactly the same for everything. Anyway, my advice, if you want to play H2M, do it offline. If you do actually want to make content on it, all I'm saying is do it at your own risk. And if you get a copyright warning, take that shit down immediately. That's all I'm saying. I've been getting a lot of hate and a lot of flack these last few days for quote-unquote spreading misinformation and spreading panic amongst the community, even though I'm literally in the entertainment industry and I need to know all of these laws. It is literally my job. Like, I have gotten cease and desist myself. I get harassed by copyright law every single week. I know what it is. It's not fun. It's really, really dangerous if you don't adhere to the copyright. And then there's people saying they can't stop us all, which I love. I love that sentiment. And the sad thing is, yes, they can. You know? They definitely can. They can and will stop you all if they really want to. If Activision is actually going to take action, I don't think so. I don't think they care about the fact that the mod leaked and people are playing it. I think all they wanted to do was to prevent an official release. I think that's all they wanted to achieve. Dude, what the fuck is this lobby, man? Holy shit. I think Activision kind of achieved what they wanted to achieve. They killed the hype for the mod, which is, I think, their main goal. Because I saw a screenshot on Twitter of Watchful Wolf answering the question, like, why did H2M get cease and desisted? Activision's reasoning apparently was that it could endanger the hard work of developers. If a community mod built the way that H2M was built can endanger the hard work of the devs that you are probably underpaying, 1, pay your devs more, 2, hire better people. A community mod should never be able to endanger the work you put in as a company. If a community mod endangers the work that you put in as a company, that means you're not putting in the work. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, I do enjoy seeing all the H2M content that's getting bombarded to Twitter and other timelines. It's nice to see people having fun. It's nice to see the community come together and people are helping each other out and everyone's like on the same page when it comes to H2M, which is really nice. I really hope that Activision sees how big this mod is getting even after they cease and desisted, that they finally realize that they can't stop an entire community of people that play their game. I really hope they do either reverse the cease and desist, which they're probably not gonna do, or that they drop Modern Warfare 2 Remastered themselves. Like, it is so obvious that people want this game. I don't understand why they don't just release it. We know they have it. We absolutely know they have it. Modern Call of Duty just stands taller than OG Call of Duty and the OG fanbase. That is just what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We have to realize that we're outnumbered these days, you know, and there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is hope, cope, and as I said in my last video, talk some shit on Twitter.